Digital Romance TV.
Hi beautiful, this is Claire Casey for Digital Romance TV, and today I have a letter from Shanna, and this is a tough one. This is a really painful letter to receive, and but it's from an amazing woman. And so Shanna, I hope you hear this. She writes, "Dear Claire, I was widowed at 26 when my husband took his own life. Then I moved into a verbally abusive relationship. I then moved into a beautiful and healthy relationship for the past year and a half, and we became engaged a few months into the relationship. 3 weeks before the wedding, my partner called it off, and I haven't heard from him since. Sorry. I'm struggling to ignore the thought in my head that I'll never get my happily ever after, that I'm just too much of a train wreck for anyone to stay with me. I want so badly to be married, have children, and make a home with my partner. I'm 32 years old, and I feel like I'm running out of time to make my dreams come true." Shanna, I am so sorry to hear about your first husband's death. Your only husband's death. Gosh, I really hope you were able to get the help that you needed in that situation. That's got to be devastating, to be widowed at such a young age and in such a fashion. And then I know that you said you moved into an abusive relationship, or it was a verbally abusive relationship. But I'd like to point out to you that you figured that out, and if you got help, I guess that was maybe something that you had to do in order to get out of the relationship. In other words, you moved on, and that says a lot about you. And I know that this most recent relationship, this third relationship, didn't go like any woman would want it to go, but it also did not define you. It did not define who you are as a human and as a woman, and as a woman who deserves to be loved and has so much to offer. I guess the one thing I want you to hear more than anything else is that it is never too late for love. As far as advice goes, I would say take some time. There's 3 things. Take some time to note down your thoughts. You talked about how, in your head you have kind of a script running that's making you feel like maybe there's no chance for you, that you're out of time, that you're running out of time. Take the time when your head gets going on that script to note it down. Don't fight it or argue with it or be anxious about it. Just calmly, you can even journal it. Calmly note what it's doing. I call this, by the way, my monkey mind. It may not sound as destructive as what you feel like you have going on, but I just look at what my monkey mind is doing, note what it's doing without feeling too painfully attached to it, and eventually that feeling, that experience, that monkey is not getting as much attention, and he's not controlling your behavior as much as he wants to, and it kind of calms down. That may or may not be helpful. I would say that the second thing to do is to move forward in your life expectantly. In other words, expect love, expect good things, expect beauty in your life, because it is there and it will come to you. So be looking for it. And then the third thing that I would leave you with is, I hope you will get professional help if you can. Not everybody can. And in that case, call in your support network, your family, your friends, and don't let yourself say, well, I can't call them on them because they were there for me when my husband killed himself. They were there for me when I was in this horrible abusive relationship, and they were there for me when the man I thought I was going to marry left me almost at the altar. Canceled our wedding a couple weeks before. That's all right. These people love you. They're there for you. They expect to be supportive and helpful to you. They want what's best for you. So let them love you. Don't turn away love when it comes to you. And remember, it is not too late for love. You're young, you're 32. There's so many good things waiting for you out there, and I just know that you're going to find them. Take care. My very best to you. This is Claire Casey for Digital Romance TV.
Did you know there's a 3-step formula to make a guy fall desperately in love with you? Go to digitalromance.tv/CHH to learn a simple method any woman can use to capture a man's heart and make him love you forever. Again, that link is digitalromance.tv/CHH.